these are the things that changes. So one, opinion, idea, reputation, belief, perspective, perception, those things changes, but what does not change is the structure of the truth. So that is about the truth, because the aesthetic, its meaning is the truth, seeking the truth. So today I want to look at the existence of painter. So the existence of painter, which I refer to God, or the spiritual being who is above us. So most of us, we say like, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in demons, maybe, but one thing that you should know is that you are a blind person to see the spiritual realm, and this case applies as I can say, like, if a blind person say there is no one was around me, yet he doesn't see, you can maybe even see him as a crazy person, because one thing is that you do not need to see so that you can approve that something was there. So whenever you are saying like God doesn't exist, or maybe another being doesn't exist, it is because you cannot see until you prove it wrong by shifting on, relying on that dimension of maybe seeing, because they are receiving something like listening. So an existence of God is listening, seeing, and like more than I can say for now, because intelligent bright person, if you tell him there was a person around you, he might say yes or no, or I don't know, because he doesn't rely on maybe sight, he relies on hearing. He cannot say I don't believe in that, or I don't know that, I don't think that is true. He will seek to understand more. So accept that you are a blind person to understand the spiritual realm. So the other thing is the law. We people break the law of spirituality. That applies when maybe witchcraft is performed over you, or also maybe sexual immorality. So sexual immorality, when you break the law of the sexual sex or intimacy, you share what you have with another person. So whenever you break the spiritual realm, like sexual immorality, you share what you have. You have gift into your soul, because we are creators. So whenever you break the law of spirituality, like sexual immorality, you get to be poor, because you are sharing out whatever you have inside of you. That is why we are being told, just have that one person that you can share with or have intimacy with, because you are not spreading out your richness, or maybe your wealth, or maybe your gifts with any person. You are just sharing with your wife or with your husband. So the next thing is witchcraft. Witchcraft is another way of breaking law. We break law, as we maybe if you steal money, maybe another person can go perform rituals over you, and the law, you break the law. So the witchcraft has a legal right to approach you and change you automatically, because I can see people here outside struggling, or maybe something maybe they took from another person, and therefore I have the next thing is freedom. We people seek to have freedom outside of our nation, and that is our nature. If you get outside of God, the supreme being, you do not have freedom. An example, you can see people who mock maybe Jesus. After they mock him, they collapse, and eventually you hear the news that he is no longer alive, because if God moves away from you, you can't do anything. You are already over, not even dead. Like, I cannot say even dead, because dead, there is still existence of God there. I don't know what to say, but dead is still an absence of God. So freedom you still seek from him. And for now, maybe you are experiencing what you are experiencing because maybe you think you are alone, but let me say this, you have a spiritual being who cares about you and loves you. Just ask yourself, what made you become who you are right now? Even though maybe you can be in a poor position, but still you are still existing. Just ask yourself, why am I still alive? Or why am I speaking? So stop speaking trash over freedom or maybe something that you don't know. As I said, in the existence of God, you cannot say that God doesn't exist because you cannot see him. You are blind. So the other one is I want to remind you about things that change and one thing that will never change. So there is opinion, idea, reputation, perspective, and perception, and belief. Those things can change, but one thing that I really know, not that I really know, that is foundation of itself. So the structure of the truth will never change, and the structure of the truth is a being, because I know the truth is the beginning and the end, the alpha and omega. So the idea of knowing is not the truth. The truth is a being, and you must get to experience the truth. Not knowing the truth, experiencing the truth, to identify and know that the spiritual being, the truth is a spiritual being, and he really loves his creation, because the truth is the creation of all. Therefore, I really appreciate, remember to subscribe to the channel, and as we move on, I will still maybe think of hosting a guest, because for now I don't want to host some guests, because I still need you to subscribe so that maybe I can see if I have some audience to refer the guest, because I don't want maybe my guest to come just for the sake of maybe 2 people or 3. I want to capture you more than I could maybe. So influence others to subscribe and also to watch these videos, so that maybe we can grow and have a good time, and I really appreciate for your time.